What's going on? Team TeamShakySnake's here, your boy King Noodles, King of Enid Yu-Gi-Oh! Here with Derek, as always. We are at the Broken Arrow Regional. This is still the pre-reg line. And then you have like the regular line, which is outside, which we'll go look at next.
That are seated at tables, please keep in mind that any open containers need to be off the tables. If it has a closed lid, you can keep it on the table as long as it's closed, but keep any open containers off the tables. Yes, thank you.
Alright, so this is what we pulled for our packs. I got a Meek.
You got the Bistille.
Oh, we got the Bistille. I got the suit. I got the Secret Quim. I got the Dreaming Lady. Sign that rollback, and then finish track road roller. Draven was able to pull.
Not Draven, baby.
Derek was able to pull Wish Dragon, Reincarnation of the Seventh, the Bistille Dispatcher, which is actually really nice. Protect Code Talker. Oh, and what's that? Oh, that's the sheep. Konami just dropped the list and people are going crazy at this event. Everyone is freaking out. They even made an announcement over the PA. The list has been announced. Everyone is scrambling. Everyone is bum rushing the vendors. All chaos is broken out at this event. I can only imagine what it's like at YCS Philly.
Dude, we're gonna get it online.
Alright, tell me.
So I faced Cash, round one.
Alright.
I lost. Game one, I drew 4 monsters. I was like, well, which I mean, I guess it's kind of good going second, but he had the negates. Game 2, I beat him. I set my traps, my grave diggers, and I was just like, he just, you know, I stalled, I stunned. I didn't stall, I stunned.
Ooh, buddy.
Then I got out the last warrior from another planet because he got rid away from the dragon, but he just attacked over it. No, he didn't attack over it, he banished it with the rise heart. I was like, well. And then game 3, we had a good back and forth.
But you got the, you got it.
I got it, I did it.
Round 1.
But of course he got to go through my extra deck first because of the cards, and so he was like, oh! Yeah, he paused. He was
playing the Mind Hack.
Yeah.
You seen it?
Yeah, he said,
oh, dude, that would have been so good.
It was good. He said, I'm scared. He said, oh.
That would have been so good to see.
Yeah, then game 3 he beat me. Unfortunately.
I lost. I faced a very nice Math Mech man. Game 1, I got to go first. I won the die roll. I made a Bagushka and just another random danger. I think it was Danger Nessie. So Bagushka in defense, pass. Couldn't really do anything else. He tributes Bagushka for Santa Claus, does Math Mech combo into Access Code Talker with Update Jammer. So he pops my 2 monsters and swings for game. Game 2, I go first and I open up Deck Devastation Virus. I made a super weak board, but I had I opened Deck Devastation Virus and I had Rainbow on field. So on his turn, I activated Deck Devastation Virus, got Rainbow off the field, destroyed his hand. He only had 2 cards in hand. One of them was a Nib, and then like a Math Mech card, so he passed. And since I knew the Nib was there, my end board was Bigfoot, Mothman, because I had Mothman on field from the previous turn, and just swung for game because that's 84 damage. And then game 3, he went first. He got Heat Leo, and he made the That's okay, we're over here.
Yeah.
We're not crowding anything. Game 3, he went first. He made the Heat Leo, and he set, I think it's Math Mech Factorial, the one that can Reborn and then Exceed or Synchro. I'm comboing off. He goes for the Exceed. He negates my Graph to pop it, because obviously he made it with I forget which one it is. I think it starts with a D. I don't know the math mechs. But it's the one that whenever it's attached, it gains the effect it can negate. So he negated it, because obviously why wouldn't you? was getting popped. So later in the turn, I was able to search another graph. I popped it again. I ditched a Bigfoot and popped as well. So now he had an empty board. I fuse into Big Graph, but I don't have any cards in my hand now, and he nibs me. And that ended my turn, because I didn't have any cards in hand, so I couldn't play around it anyway. I just have a graph on field at this point, graphing the token, and he does Mathnet combo into access code again with update jammer. So he does the double pop and swing, so he got game again.
Speaking of access code, shout out Chris, because game 2 I access coded for the win.
All right.
I lost game 3 by 100 life points.
Did you win game 1 or 2?
I won game 2.
Game 2?
I debarriered him and he couldn't do anything because he was playing branded.
He started himself, dude. That's how he.
Well, no, the plan was
starter in game 3?
because there was still enough.
Sometimes with Sprite, that like you have to do it.
Yeah, because there was still enough time.
No red
that
resonator?
No, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh.
But he negated my blue and destroyed it with Dragoon.
Oh.
And what had happened
Dragoon?
what had
In the
happened
side?
is no, in the main.
He's playing Brandon?
Yeah. But what had happened is
Dragoon.
I forgot Mirror Jade's effect is
Oh.
it every turn, so I impermed the Mirror Jade instead of the Dragoon.
Oh no, Draven. Well, Chris, we're all holding L's.
Even you? Oh.
Mine was close though. 100 life points.
I got access coded both games.
I double nibbed him game 2.
Double nib.
I nibbed him 2 turns in a row and he played
Oh,
through it.
two turns in a row?
He played through it.
Oh yeah, it's the Princess, that's right.
I played against Cash.
Tell me you won.
I bricked both games.
You bricked both games? You're not following Derek's wise words of advice?
Draw the out.
Take out the brakes. Take out the brakes. Can't draw them if you don't play them.
I drew 4 of the one-ofs. I never want to
4 one-ofs?
Yes.
Sounds like you got stacked. Just kidding.
And
Unless you did get stacked.
and then no, you didn't even know what I was playing. And then set game 2, I had some interaction. I gammed him, and then I had 2 imperms set face down, and then I also had a Nibiru ready for him, but he always stopped at 4 summons.
Smart man. I faced Kashtira. Game 1, I won with Skill Drain. Hell of a card. Game 2, I had Skill Drain, and he activated Rise Heart to banish for cost.
Yu-Gi-Oh players, if you are not actively playing in the tournament, please migrate to the west side of the building. Keep the aisles clear so my judges can answer tables that are still currently playing.
So he banished for cost. I didn't know that could happen. And then the next turn he dustered me, and then he popped off. I lost. Game 3, I pretty much bricked, and he popped off. It was a very quick. He summoned like 3 monsters, swung with all of them, and it was game. Very fast game 3. I almost had game 2 though. You too? You also faced Brandon? No. Draven faced Brandon.
Game 1, I won the title. I went first. I came from game 1, but he beat me. Then game 2, I opened the nuts. I opened super good. I set up my board. Game 1, I gave Grave Digger.
You going to time?
Yeah.
45 minutes still on time. What you doing?
Grave Digger. I Grave Diggered him 3 times game 1.
Oh, 3 times game 1.
Yeah, and then he beat me. He was like, he have a 4th Grave Digger. So I was like, no. And game 2, I beat him like really good. My 5th summon was for Felicia, so I could negate the nib. And then I was like, ta-ta. And then
Chris is setting this way.
game 3, I asked his brand fusion, and then he searched, and I drilled him, and he was like, but then he branded in red he branded in red for Masquerade, and then it was my turn when time was called, and I was like, if you'd summoned anything else, I could win right now, but you summoned the man that burns me for a Vex, so I'm done.
So you lost in time?
Yeah.
Waxed.
Bricked game 1 again.
What'd you face this time?
Branded. again.
Three rounds in a row.
3 rounds branded.
3-round brand.
First game, bricked. Second game, he... Was it the second? Yeah, it was the second game. He gimmick puppet walked me, and so I had to basically, with a full hand, pass. He didn't know TK me in that time though, so then I tried to recover by just trying to get rid of his board with the best I could with what little I had, but he ended up negating my sprine, so instead of having more resources on board to get more monsters, I ended with a double attack, gigantic sprite, and a pit knight. Tried to clear out his monsters, got rid of them, but then he just ended up recovering and wiping the floor with me.
My round 3, I won. I faced against Bradley, so I faced Sprite with some Elfie. Game 1, he wins the die roll, so he goes first. He ably locks me. I normal summon so I can link, but he plays the Sprite trap to attach my monster, so I can't link, so I just scoop it up. Game 2, I go first, and I opened deck devy, and I deck devied him, and he scooped. Game 3 was a little bit more back and forth. He went first, and his inboard was IP and Sprint. IP and Sprint. He ably'd me again, but he did not have the trap this time. He had a face down, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was imperm. He impermed me. I went into Nightmare Cerberus. He let the effect go through because he changed the IP.
We are still taking signups for these special events. If you are interested in participating in the Winter Map, the Time Wizard, or the Speed Duel special events, please go check in with the registration near the entrance.
So he chained the IP, so he went into Avermax, and I was like, all right, that's cool. I activate Rainbow because I discarded him. And then I just kaiju'd over Avermax, discarded Graph to pop it, swung for big damage, and that was it. He couldn't make a comeback.
These nuts.
What did you play again?
Gotti! Yeah, I played Gotti. Goaty.
Did you?
Yeah. He did not teach
2-0?
the fish to sync personally. No, it was 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah, I won game 1, then he shifted me game 2, and
Shifted his card.
I opened 2 droll, so
Double draw? Draw him game 1, game 2? Turn 1, turn 2?
Dead against fucking Goaty.
Was it?
Because, because he only shifted me.
Did you side it?
Players, if you are interested in any of these side events, please
Because I was like,
visit
I
your
can do it to the shifter, but he never
registration.
shifted when I had him.
We are doing Time Wizard,
But
Speed Duel,
Yeah, just use person so I could get
if you are interested, please sign up.
yeah, game 1, I got out the Penicula, and then he used the effect to banish too, so I was like, I'll attach one of those to her, and now she's unaffected by fish monster effects, and he was like, scoop. And then game 2, he beat me because he just out-advanced me, and I had like no cards left, so I was like, well, we go to game 3. Game 3, Baguska pass for 2 turns, and then once it was out of materials, which is also what I did in the first game, I stalled 1 turn with Baguska, then banished it with
Taking a page out of my book.
then I banished it with the field spell, and it went off. But yeah, then game 3, I was like,
That's why I put Bagushka in there.
he Cosmic Cyclone, Waking the Dragon,
Did he?
and yeah. It was
That's
a 50,
2.
It was, yeah, it was 2. But it mattered. I got him out. He only had a 1500. I beat over it, and then he set. He just kept searching with the field spell and setting until he had no more monsters he could set. And then he was like, I scoop.
I'm so happy that the tech is working out. That's nice. Good for you, man.
Yeah, it felt good.
Yeah?
Anyway, I played Super Heavy.
Against Super Heavy?
Yeah, against Super Heavy. I won game 1. because I just ashed him and he passed.
Ash pass.
Yeah. Like, well, I set up Sarah, Rafflesia.
Oh, so you went first?
Yeah, I went first. Then I ashed him, he passed.
No Gravedigger?
And then I went, and I had like 5 XCs on field.
What?
And he passed. No, he didn't pass, but he was just
I
like,
want
let's
to see
go
that combo.
He went to game 2. And yeah, I had all 3 of the Trap Tricks monsters.
Right.
No, not Abyssal. It was not Abyssal. It was something else.
He mind hackered my Babushka game 1. Didn't need it.
But so yeah, I won that one. Then game 2, I set Trap Hole Nightmare, and that would have won me the whole game because it would have ended this turn. But I just forgot to activate it.
Oh no! But you still came up winning, right? What?
No, I lost. That was game 2.
Yeah, but you won the whole match, right?
No.
What?
I lost.
We got to work out these misplays, my guy.
So, and then game 3, he just like Baron. He went Baron, and Regulus. I was like,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Better hit the old dusty trail.
Better hit the old dusty trail.
So I just 2-0'd Cash with Danger Dark World. Game 1, Skill Drain and Bigfoot. Big feet. I had 2 of them.
They landed?
They both landed. I've been keeping a tally, and I'll have the end. I'll tally them all at the end. So I only won because he was doing some point and stuff. He's like that one. Like he would watch me shuffle, and then he'd be like, but he missed the first 2 Bigfoots, right? Cash Angry Era, and then he overlays it into a Rise Heart, and I was like, well, I can beat over a Rise Heart.
Yeah.
I have 2 big feet.
He's got multiple feet.
I have multiple feet, so I just like beat over it, and then like I just pretty much swing for game because he couldn't do anything on the follow-up play. And then the next turn, he goes first. He sets up a big board. He only ever locked me for 2. He did not lock me game 2. I did not get skill drain game 2.
You just RNG'd till the win?
I like just Dark World. At the end of
You
game
hand
1.
looped him?
At the end of game 1, since he was just going, this one. I only had 2 in hand, right? And I go Chupacabra, and he like picks the Chupacabra, and I'm like, you idiot! Special Bigfoot from Brave.
Yeah.
And he's like, that's game, isn't it? And I'm like, yeah. So, but then game 2, since I didn't have skill drain, I just kind of whopped him. I was able to clear his board of a Rise Heart because I made Cerberus, and he's like, all right, well, I'll do this. He'll still get popped, and I'm like, okay, cool. I had already whittled him down a little bit, and then I was able to get a Mothman, the Eldritch Fusion, not Eldritch.
Whoa! The Eldritch Fusion, whoa!
The Fusion Graph.
Yeah.
And then
I thought you were playing
something
a
else.
Spicy tech.
No.
Imagine discarding Eldritch off Danger.
And then something else. And he was just like, that's game. And I'm like,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
so I just 2-0'd some cash.
It's all easy.
Feels good. It's all easy.
He beat me because he just outgrinded me. Like,
This is way out of focus.
there was just multiple turns of us just setting, passing, and whatnot, but he had just ended
Still
up.
out of focus. There we go.
He ended up being able to draw what he needed and finish me off because I tried to Zeus him, and that left me with 100 life points. Well, and then game 2, I bricked.
You've been bricking a lot today. What are you bricking on? What are you opening that you're like, this is...
This time it was 3 ashes, and
You've been opening a lot of like 1-ofs. You said like last round you opened like 4 1-ofs.
no, that was round 2.
Around 2?
Yeah.
How many drivers have you opened?
0?
1.
Just don't open them. Don't.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's going to be out of my deck after today.
No, just one.
When does it go in effect?
One game.
in time for the next big.
No, I'm telling you, 3 driver, 1 game.
I'm not doing that.
Cross out.
Well, I faced Marcus and he full comboed me, and then he full comboed me in the second game. All I could do is make a bagushka, and he's like, I'm gonna tribute that for Jizz.
He jizzed on you?
He jizzed on me. Both games. Both games. So he like quick 2-0'd me. Just whopped me. Oh, I lost a generator. They did generator things. The other boys have dropped, and I might join. Round 6. After round 6, I dropped. Everyone has dropped. We have left. This is a real eye-opener. We haven't had a locals in 6 months. We haven't had a regional in 6 months. So we haven't really been playtesting. Some of us knew we came up here with a deck that wasn't too good, but we were expecting to have more fun since we finally were able to play again. It just wasn't going our way. Not today.